Hi, I'm Jamie Dowswell with Sustainable Aviation Futures, and I'm here talking to some of the key partners of this year's Congress here in Amsterdam. I'm delighted to be joined by Amy Hebert, the CEO of Arcadia eFuels. Amy, welcome. I wanted to start off talking about momentum. Now, there's a lot of momentum in eSAF in Europe right now. What are the main market mechanisms behind this high level of interest, and why is it so strong right now?
Well, I think that now the SAF mandates for 2025 have kicked in. And so that's driving, like, hey, it's real now, right? There are mandates we have to meet. And so that's driving the desire to also figure out the eSAF mandate starting in 2030. So we're seeing a lot of momentum about, okay, now this regular SAF mandates are behind us. How do we start filling the gap for the eSAF mandate? So that's, I would say, the main driver. And then, we still see companies doing more and more voluntary market approach to how they're going to eliminate their Scope 3 emissions. So I think that's also driving a lot of the interest and demand in what we do on eSAF.
And at the moment, actually, as we speak, there's a stream of content that we have here at the Congress focused on eFuels, eSAF, hydrogen. I think the first year we hosted it was 20 people. We've now had to go bigger and bigger rooms as well. So clearly that momentum is there, and it's great to see on site as well. What's next for Arcadia eFuels this year?
Well, we are working hard to get our first project in Denmark to FID. So that is still a major focus of us. And it was really great to hear some of the sessions this morning around what we're going to do on the clean industrial deal and the STIP program. So we're anxiously awaiting positive news from those programs in third quarter of this year. And that will help us, hopefully it'll be enough to help us get the push that we need to get the project over the finish line to FID this year. And then we're also continuing to develop our projects in the UK and the US, and really happy with the support we're getting from the UK government around the eSAF projects. And in the US, every day is a new day in the US these days, but we're very hopeful and very confident that some of the incentives around eSAF, like the Inflation Reduction Act, will stay. We're just really working hard on getting Denmark project to FID, and then at the meantime continuing to develop the portfolio of projects that we have, because if you look at the 2030 mandate in Europe alone, our production in Denmark will represent about 13% of that. That's not a lot, right? So we need many, many more projects as an industry to make sure that the mandate, we are able to deliver all the volume for the mandates as an industry.
Yeah, it's a really pivotal year this year, certainly for the industry. But great to see that there is movement due to those mandates. And obviously this morning, the European Commission talked about some exciting developments coming out in Q3, as you just mentioned as well. What have been some of the key takeaways that you've had from the Congress so far?
Well, this EU SAF Congress is really important to us. We have not only policymakers like we just talked about for this morning, we also have some of our partners are here, technology providers, EPC partners. We have banks, we have equity investors, and of course, the most important is our customers, right, are here. So it's just such a nice event where the whole facet of our ecosystem is here in one place, and we can really continue to progress strategic discussions and partnership discussions and customer discussions as well. So it's really a fantastic place for us to be.
Well, we're delighted to have you here, and of course, delighted to have your support once again. Thank you so much for joining us, Amy. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for organizing it.